YouTube? It's your boy Skoo Failure. We back with another video. Now look, as you can see by the title, we're gonna do something a little bit different today. A little story time, a little story time, just to get, just to start off the day, But look, before we even get into the story time, make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do, but do at least one of those things. I've been grinding. Road to 5 million, road to 5 million. I'm shooting high, cause I know I'm gonna be big. I know I am. I don't want to sound like a cocky person, but I know I'm gonna be big. It's gonna happen. But make sure to do all of those things, and let's get into the video. Now, just a little recap real quick, right? In middle school, I'm not gonna lie, I was a goon in middle school. I'm not gonna hold you. I was a bad kid. I was shooting dice in class, in the hallways, ditching school. I was doing it all. I was a bad kid, I'm not gonna lie. I was a certified goon. But look, let me get all the scenery of the day. Let me tell you what type of day it was. So this day, right? Today just seemed like, it just seemed different. Like, it was like one of those days where, you didn't care about school. You didn't care about the class that you were going to. Like, it was one of those days, like, we just go to school and you be like, y'all trying to do something? Y'all trying to, leave school or something like that? It was one of those days. I don't want to name no name, but I was hanging around with two kids. They were bad. They were bad kids. Like I said, choose your friends wisely. I was closed-minded. I didn't really know what I was really doing. But I was hanging around with some bad kids. The beginning of the day, it was like before the bell even rang, like everybody, they were just at school and stuff chilling. So we were just chilling, like before so we can go to our first period. We were just talking about like, y'all trying to do something today? Y'all trying to do something? We was like, nah. We're not even on that type. We're not even doing that today. And mind you, I was like I think I was in 6th grade. I was really young. So we were like, nah, we're not gonna do that. But then nutrition comes. You know how when you get out that first period, you like, I'm low-key kind of fed up with this. Stuff like that. So then nutrition came and we was like, nah, we should just, y'all trying to leave? We was like, let's leave at lunch. That's what we came to agreement with. We was like, all right, let's just leave at lunch. Forget it. So then, what was the third period? Third period came, we were just like, I was like excited. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. And mind you, I already had ditched a lot of time before this leading up. But I never stole anything. Mind you that I never stole anything. But I did ditch a lot though throughout middle school. I hated school. Mind you, I hated school. I don't like school at all. So lunch comes, we chilling, we just waiting, because we waited till the bell rings so everybody go to their class, so don't be targeted as much when we leave. Because everybody's gonna be scattered around, like parents are gonna be coming in and stuff like that. So we can kind of blend in. You know what I'm trying to say, when everybody's going back to their class, passing period type. So it's passing period, the bell rings. We were kind of scared. We wanted to leave school at lunch, right? And we wanted to go, I think we wanted to go to the mall. Yeah, we wanted to go to the mall and chill, whatever. We wanted to go to the mall and chill or whatever. Passing period comes, we leave. We run out. We literally just run out. As soon as the bell rings, we run. Now, as we are running out, we literally ran outside the school. Literally, we ran out. We didn't stop. We just kept on going. So while we were running out, I guess one of the teachers saw us running out. So he was like, hey, all of this stuff. And then we looked at him, and then we just kept on running. We kept on running. And we didn't stop. And we get down the street, we were out of breath, we sweating, all of this stuff. We like, dang, we should never done that. So we were walking to the bus stop, so we can go to the mall. So while we're walking to the bus stop, a car pulls up on us. Two guys pull up on us, and then he was like, hey, are y'all the kid that just ran outside? Ran outside your school? And then we were like, yeah, why? And then he was like, oh, I just heard a police radio go off and saying that some kids just left or something like that. So we're already scared. Then we got the police being involved in it. And the police, mind you, the police station is 3 minutes away from the school. We're already in bad luck. So if we waiting for the bus stop, the police are gonna see us. They're bound to see us. They knew that we were wearing all of that stuff. So we hide. We find this little apartment complex and we hide, right? We hide, we're literally under a car. Literally, we're under a car. We're literally under a car. We just all bunched up under the car, cause we're scared. Maybe about 15 minutes go by, we go to the bus stop. Now we low-key, we take off our clothes, we try to put a shirt, we try to kind of disguise ourselves, you know what I'm trying to say? So we don't make ourselves look as a target. Cause at our school we had worn uniforms and stuff, so it was easy to target us. So we changed our clothes and all of that, we put on jackets, we try to hide our backpacks and stuff like that. So maybe 10, 15 minutes later the bus comes and everything else. So we get on the bus, we're scared, we're really nervous and all of that stuff, all of that type. We sweat in and everything else still. So we get on the bus, we like, oh dang, we free now. So we go to the mall. Our intention was not to steal anything. We weren't trying to steal, we were just trying to chill. But then one of my friends was like, hey, let's let's go steal some from Target. Like mind you, I was a bad kid. Like, I was like really bad in middle school, but I changed it. I was really bad. So he was like, oh, let's go steal some stuff. So the first place that we stole, like we tried to steal stuff from was H&M. Now, we couldn't steal anything from there. We were trying to like look and stuff, trying to see, but like we couldn't steal. The only reason we couldn't steal from there because we had they had like sensors on everything, literally everything. Like even the $2 t-shirts, like they had sensors on everything. So then we go to Target. There's a Target across from there. So we go to the Target and we all split up. Mind you, we're looking suspicious. We got our backpacks on. So the first thing I go to the candy section. I get me some candy. I get me some candy and I get me some I got some clothes. I got like some shorts, a shirt, stuff like that. When I go into this aisle, I got everything. I go into this aisle, like immediately I just start putting stuff in my bag and I like nothing happened. Just walking out like acting like nothing happened. I'm just like looking on my phone and stuff, and I just walk out. So I'm sitting outside waiting. That was the first store that we had went to steal something. So we stole from Target. So we all meet up outside. We like, oh, what you got? What you got? What you got in this and that? He's like, oh, I got some candy. I got this. I got some clothes. All of that stuff. We all like checking like, oh, what you got? What you got? What you got? And now mind you, we trying to still stay under the radar because we look like some little kids. We're in 6th grade. It's school hours, you know, like we don't want to get caught by the cops and stuff still. So we trying to stay low key still, but we like talking to them like, oh, what you stole? What you steal and all of this stuff. In the next store, we go to J.C. Penney. This was the mistake. You know, I regret this. I will regret this for the rest of my life. So let me tell you the story. So we go into J.C. Penney. So mind you, we already stole from one store already. So we on a roll already. We trying to hit more stores. We trying to go to every single store that we could steal from. So we go in there and we go to J.C. Penney, and we all split up. The same thing. We all split up and everything else. We all get our like our things and stuff, right? So the first thing I go to is J.C. Penney. You know what's you know how I do. You know how I rock. You know I stole some socks. I don't immediately put it in my bag, mind you. I don't immediately put it in my bag. I just take it. I just have it in my hand. I get some cargo shorts. That's tough. I get some cargo shorts. I think it was like a shirt or something, or like some Nike socks, something like that. I was like looking for a spot so I could like put the stuff in. So I saw the staircase to put the stuff in. Like it was like a closed off staircase. Like I could like go in there and like it was like levels of like a store. So I go in there. And I put the stuff in. And as I'm putting the stuff in, I hear somebody like running up the stairs. Like he just running up the stairs. And I'm like, what the heck? And like as soon as like I'm like done, I put the bag on. Like he comes up and meet me eye to eye, and like he's just looking at me. I'm like, okay. So he's looking at me. So then like I'm like, all right, let me just leave. You know, it's looking kind of sus. Let me just leave. I got the stuff in my bag. I'm like, oh, that's tough. You know, look. It's the second store. I'm about to go to the next store. I'm going crazy. I'm about to splurge. I'm going crazy. Nope. So I'm like, dang, where'd they go? So like I go like to like the entrance of the store. I'm like looking outside. Like I'm already looking suspicious. I'm like looking outside. I'm like, where'd they go? Like looking for them. Like, all right, let me just go outside and let me call them or something. So I walk out. Like people already like looking at me. I don't know why. Like people were looking at me. So like I walk out and all of a sudden I walk out. I go down the escalator and all of a sudden I feel somebody just grab me by my backpack. And he pulls me. And it was the same guy that came up the stairs. I guess they didn't have no cameras inside the stairs, so he had to like check. And it was the same guy from the stairs. So he's pulling me. I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, you got stuff in your bag? And he's talking to me like while he's holding me and stuff like that, like taking me to like the office or something like that. I'm like so scared. Like I'm like so nervous. I'm so scared. Like literally. Like I'm so scared. I'm like, I didn't do anything. And like while he's walking, like he's like walking me, like he's pulling me like this. Like while I'm walking, he's like, I didn't do anything. I'm like looking like that. He kind of like takes me in his room. There were like 3 of them. It was like 3 of them. It was 2 girls and a guy, and it was like empty your bag. I was like, I was like, what are you like? What is this? I didn't even do anything. He was like, we saw you steal something. Empty your bag. I empty my bag. I'm like, dang. I'm like in my mind. I'm like, that's tough. He said, well, do you have any guardian to pick you up or anything like that? I said, no. He said, okay, well, if you don't have anybody to pick you up or you don't have anybody to call, we gotta take you to the police station. Those are the 2 options. So I had to call my mom. So when he called my mom, right? He told my mom, he was like, oh yeah, your son is, doing this and that. He stole some stuff and, you know, all of this. And she was like, oh, wow, really? And then it wasn't a laughing matter at that time. I was crying. Oh, he was like, oh, do you want to talk to him? She was like, yeah. Then he gave me the phone. I was like, oh, I was crying. I was like, man, I don't know. I messed up, man. She was like, this is how I raised you. I didn't raise you like this and stuff like that. And she was like, I can't believe you did this. And then so like maybe like an hour later, she comes down to like the mall, and then we have like a little meeting, kind of like, oh, like he's banned from here, he can't come here no more and stuff like that. And then like it was a police officer, and he was like, you know how like if you ever been in trouble, they be like, you know I could take you to jail, right? And this and that and stuff like that. And I know in the back of her head, she was like, why you even here anyway? Like, you supposed to be in school. So like on top of that, like I stole more stuff from Target. I stole some stuff from Target. I ran out of school and I get caught. Like it was all bad for me. It was a GG for me. After all that situations and stuff like that, maybe like a month later I had to go to court. And then when we went to court, it was so embarrassing because I know like I wasn't that type of kid. There was kids that like I was in trouble for like probation and stuff like that. Like all those stuff, I was like, dang. I was like, bro, I'm gonna just change, bro. I was like, I gotta change the people I'm hanging around with. I gotta change. I know my mom was embarrassed when we had walked in there. It was like a line. We were walking all the way in the back of the line. We were just like looking at everybody. Everybody got like tattoos and stuff like that. I was like, damn. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just change and stuff like that. But look, I was traumatized. After that moment when he grabbed me from the back, I was traumatized. I would never steal ever again. You know what went down. You know what happened. You know what went down. I left from school. I went on the bus. I stole from Target. I stole from JCPenney. I got caught there. They called my mom. They written me up a citation. They told me I was banned and I can't go there anymore. They took a picture of me so they know my face, and then I had to go to court. I had to pay like a fine, like $250 fine. But you get the story though. Look, I want to help y'all out. Like I said, when I bring these little videos up, I want to help y'all out. Do not steal. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Even a little candy bar. Look, you probably like, oh, you probably don't know. You don't know how to steal. But don't steal. Do not steal at all. Take my story as a lesson. You don't even need to go through it. Don't steal no more. Just don't steal. I'm not that type of kid. I'm not that type of. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't gangbang. I don't do none of that stuff. Lesson be learned. Just don't be like me. How I was in middle school, because I was a goon. I was a goon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Comment, everything else, share, do all of that stuff. But until next time, I'm out.
Pull up if you need me. Bitch, I call the shots, they don't see